So the launch of the Xbox Series X and the Series S and the PS5 are just around the corner. We're about just under 2 months away, about a month and a half to 2 months away. And you guys are probably wondering at this point, what games can you expect to see on your console day one and then beyond in maybe the launch window? Welcome back, friends, to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be focusing on Xbox. We'll have another video focusing on PlayStation. So this video we're going to focus on the Xbox games. We're going to be talking about the Xbox Series X, which includes obviously the Series S launch titles. We're going to be talking about how that compares to the Xbox One launch and those titles. So keep in mind, you know, obviously there's going to be some games that are going to be coming out in the launch window and all that stuff. So, you know, there's going to be other games that might come out, you know, a couple weeks later, or, you know, maybe a month later in that kind of launch window. There's also games, this is, you know, one thing that's a little bit different about this console generation. There are games that are simultaneously launching on both generations, or maybe a couple weeks before on you know, current gen, and then it's going to be upgradable to the next gen. For example, like Watch Dogs Legion, for example. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is launching the same day as the Xbox Series X and S, but it's also going to be on current gen as well. So those games as well, but those are also third-party games that are going to be on the PlayStation, the PS5 as well. So we will still talk about the third-party games, but keep in mind, anything third-party will most likely also be on, you know, the competitors' platform. So if you do enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe, guys. New, we do a variety of gaming content here on the channel, news videos like this. We talk about games, we also play them, you know, gameplays, let's plays, different things like that. So we're going to start with the Xbox One list. So if you guys don't remember, this is a list of the Xbox One games. So we had Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which to this day I still haven't played. I wanted to play it day one, never did. We had Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts. Those are all third-party games. Now keep in mind, I'm not familiar with every single game on these lists, so there's some games I might not be sure if they are third-party. You guys can let me know in the comments below. For example, Crimson Dragon, Dead Rising 3, FIFA 14. FIFA 14 is obviously third party. Fighter Within. Forza Motorsport 5. That was a great game, launched with the Xbox One. Kind of, you know, unfortunate that Xbox Series X is not going to have a Forza game to launch with it, but we're going to get that into that in a second, because there's still going to be an upgradable version of a Forza game. Just Dance 2014, Killer Instinct, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Loco Cycle, Madden NFL 25, NBA 2K14, NBA Live 14, which are all third-party games as well. Need for Speed Rivals, also third-party. Power Star Golf, Rise Son of Rome, which was actually pretty good. I loved it. I don't know. Some people have mixed opinions. I love that game. I kind of wish they'd make another one. I don't know if they will, but that was a great game. Skylanders Swap Force. So those were the games. We also had some Xbox games like Xbox Fitness, Zoo Tycoon, and Zuma Fitness, which were kind of like a smaller titles, if you will. So those were all the launch titles, but then we also had launch window titles. So games that came out, you know, between day one and the end of March 2014. So in the fiscal year, basically. Well, I don't think that's Xbox's fiscal year. I'm not sure when Xbox's fiscal year ends. I know PlayStation and Nintendo, theirs end at the end of March. I'm not sure if Xbox is the same. But anyways, the point is before the end of March of the following year. So we also had Connect Sports Rivals, Minecraft Xbox One Edition, which obviously was a game that was on other platforms previously, but, you know, we had an Xbox One version of it. We had Peggle 2. We had Project Spark. We had Titanfall, which that was an amazing game. I loved it so much. I love the first Titanfall more than the second one personally. And then we had Wolfenstein: The New Order. So that was in the launch window. All games that, you know, came out before March 31st of you know, the following year, 2014. I was gonna say 2021, but it was 2014 because this was years ago. So those were all the Xbox One launch titles, right? Now, what can you expect from the Xbox Series X at launch and then in that launch window? So from the Xbox Series X, like I said, day one, we're going to have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's also worth noting the Destiny 2 Beyond Light comes out the same day. It's not technically a new game. It's a big expansion, which is sort of like, you know, I guess you can say the closest thing you'll get to a sequel of a Destiny game. So that's also coming out the same day. We have Bright Memory, Dirt 5, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, FIFA 21, which is obviously third party, Fortnite, which is obviously third party. Gears 5 is going to be getting a Series X upgrade. What that means is it's going to be enhanced for Series X. It's going to look better. It's going to play better. It's going to be great. It's going to look nice. Gears Tactics, similar thing. Marvel's Avengers, obviously, is a third-party game. It's also getting the upgraded treatment on next-gen platforms, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. NBA 2K21, another third-party game. Observer System Redux. RPG Time, The Legend of Right. Samurai Spirits. Tetris Effect Connected. The Falconeer. Watch Dogs Legion. And Yakuza Like a Dragon. Now, like I said, Watch Dogs Legion is a game that is going to be coming out, I believe, is at the end of October. So that game is going to be out on current gen before it's on next gen. So that's a game that, you know, maybe people will already have, you know, be able to beaten by then, and then you'll be able to experience the upgraded version. A lot of these games you can upgrade for free, essentially. You know, when they come out, a lot of these developers are doing that. Some games you'll have to pay a little bit of like an upgrade fee, like for example Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which actually is in the launch window. It comes out the same week as the Xbox One S, or sorry, not One S, the Series X and the Series S. It comes out that same week. But that's going to be a game that you'll have to pay, like, you know, an extra $10 to upgrade if you are getting it on Xbox One first. So keep that in mind. Other games worth noting, so like I said, Gears 5 and Gears Tactics, also that are getting optimized for Xbox Series X includes Forza 4. We're getting Sea of Thieves, Forza Horizon 4, obviously. Sea of Thieves and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. So those games will have different kinds of optimization options. For example, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I believe they said it's going to have 120 frames per second option, and they're going to have 4K as well. So they're doing different things to optimize it, make it, you know, smoother on the Xbox Series X. So, you know, different things for those games. So keep that in mind. Those will be there day one as well. So I'm really excited to play games like Forza Horizon 4, for example. That's an amazing game. I'm really excited to try that out on the Series X day one, and excuse me, see how that looks and runs on the Series X, you know, right away. So we got some more games, though. We got games that are going to be coming to the Series X and S at or around launch. So, you know, assumingly this would be, again, in that launch window. I would assume this is up until the end of March, this list. Again, I'm getting these lists all over the internet, so, you know, bear with me. I'll try to do my best to compile these lists. So we got 12 minutes. We have Call of the Sea. Like I said, we have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which launches the same week that the Series X and S launches. So they're launching, I think it was on the Tuesday, and Black Ops Cold War is launching on the Friday. Control Ultimate Edition, Crossfire X, Dead Static Drive, Everwild, XO1, Immortals Phoenix Rising is going to be coming out December 3rd, which I'm really excited for. Again, that's going to be third party. We have Lake, we have Last Stop, Mad Streets, Outriders, Overcooked All You Can Eat Edition, Planet Coaster Console Edition, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, which is coming out December 8th, Rainbow Six Siege, which I believe, I can't remember, I think that wasn't that supposed to actually be at launch? I don't know if the upgraded version of that's going to be at launch. Obviously, there is backwards compatibility, but Rainbow Six Siege is supposed to see an upgrade on next-gen consoles as well that, you know, optimizes PS5 and Xbox Series X and Series S. So, anyways, we have Recompile, Sable, Scorn, Shredders, Song of Iron, The Artful Escape, The Ascent, The Big Con, The Medium, which I'm really excited for The Medium. That game looks crazy, looks pretty insane. Tunic, Unexplored 2, The Wayfarers, Legacy, and WRC 9. So those are the launch window games, essentially. So assumingly, I guess most of these should be coming out by the end of, you know, March 2021. So, you know, closer to launch. So you're not going to get them at launch, but you'll get them in that window. So those are all the games for Xbox Series X and Series S that you can expect, and that's how they compare to the Xbox One launch. Let me know what you think about it all in the comment section below. Which of these games are you most excited for? Again, keep in mind there are a lot of these games that are third party, so that, you know, these lists are going to be repeated in the PS5 video we're going to do. You know, like I said, Marvel's Avengers, for example, all the sports games, Fortnite, you know, et cetera, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Obviously, they have like a marketing deal with Xbox, so, you know, they market their game on Xbox. You know, Xbox has that kind of, you know, deal, but that game is going to be on obviously both consoles. Same thing with Watch Dogs Legion and all those other games. So really exciting stuff. Again, keep in mind there are some other games that are coming out in 2021, like actually Far Cry 6. Isn't Far Cry 6 supposed to come out in February? I'm pretty sure that was another one that's supposed to come out in February. So that one should have been in this list. For some reason wasn't. So there might have been a couple games that were not in this list that might still be coming out before March 2021. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Far Cry 6 is coming out, I think it was February 21st, if I'm remembering off the top of my head. I'll have to double check that. But there are a couple games still in there. So keep that in mind. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you guys satisfied with this launch window? Looking back at the launch, you know, games for Xbox One, it's actually pretty similar, honestly. I mean, for the most part. I mean, there's some things different and missing, but you know, for the most part, there's a lot of similar stuff. Obviously, they did have, you know, a couple bigger exclusives at launch, like Forza Motorsport 5 and Rise Son of Rome on the Xbox One that they don't have on the Series X. Unfortunately, Halo was supposed to be a launch launch title got pushed off, which is good. It gives them more time to work on it. I think it's better than rushing it out. So, you know, keep that in mind. But let me know what you guys think about it all in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, guys, new. And we're going to have the PlayStation 5 video up either before this one or after this one. I don't know which order I'm going to put them up in. I still haven't decided, but they're basically being recorded at the same time. So, anyways, if you enjoyed it, drop a like. I'll see you guys soon in another one. We do, like I said, variety of gaming content. Go check out all the social links down in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, you can join our community, Discord, my other YouTube channel, which is a Nintendo channel, on all that good stuff. Stay safe, stay well. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, my friends, game on. Thanks for watching. And yes, before you ask, we should have an unboxing of the Xbox Series X when it comes out. So stay tuned for that as well. I'll see you guys soon in another one. Till then, game on.